Hey guys, today's HK day here. I just recently acquired a USP 45. I was gonna do a two-part video, kind of like a teaser with the HK knife, but I was having trouble uploading, so I figured I'd do it all in one. So here we go. I got an HK 45 LEM. No, nothing in the bag, nothing in the chamber. Pretty used, as you can tell. But I'm gonna do quite a few, I think, substantial upgrades in the way this is. I have plans to do. I don't really care for the LEM style trigger. Basically, I want a decocker and all that, so I'm going to change it out to a match trigger, but leave the LEM regular stock type trigger in without the over travel adjustment, because I don't really need that. Not really looking for something like that. That's not necessary for me. Another thing I wouldn't like, what I'm going to do, is also do the HK45 latch magazine catch release. A lot of people say it's the extended USP. It's not. It's for the HK45. It even says so on hkparts.net, where you can get it for $20. I found the same thing on Brownells for a little less. Same part. It's $11.95 on there. So just do your shopping and research, and you'll be able to find the parts a lot cheaper. I do want to get the new style ejector or extractor. Reason being is I want some sort of chamber loaded indicator. So I want that. Not worry. I like the sights on this, so I'm not going to do anything with those. Basically, everything's just going to be 3 pieces. I am probably going to send this out, get some sort of grip tape. See how I like it. If I don't, no big deal, it peels off. But I'm going to do a review on that. I'm going to send it out to a shop out in the western part of my state, Keene. Do that. Date code on this is KK. From what I understand, KK means it's the K and K is a 9 on the coding. So two Ks means it's a 99. A is 0. So if you have A and a K, then you got an 09. Gun. Field stripping's pretty similar to my 1911. Another reason why I got this, it's just the cross training between the two guns. Fairly similar as far as field strip goes. Another feature I like, reason why I'm showing you this, is this recoil management system they have on here. It's a coil inside a coil. The 2 springs. Pretty good idea, especially when you're shooting a 45. It's really not a bad idea at all. Even, because this thing was originally designed around the 40, right? And you all know how the 40 is. 40 kicks like a mule. That's that. Came with one 12-round magazine. I want to color fill these numbers. I'll annotate the video on how I do so, but I'm going to do that up again. Maybe I'll do some internal parts upgrades to it. I think right now it's got the light spring in there, from what I could tell. Still pretty heavy on its double action, so I'm going to try to lower that, maybe with some better parts in the back end. So I'm going to do that, get that done. Everything's going to be done here. Not sending it out this time, so here goes nothing. Getting parts ordered in, so let's just start getting that done. We'll get this done for you, show you how it's done. Looking inside, this is not too bad, not a lot of wear. The main rails have a little wear. These you would expect for an almost 10-year-old weapon. But it doesn't really show its age on the frame. Where it does is obviously on the slide. A little bit of wear along here. I knew this, I was like, that's kind of nice. It's not too bad where it's overly noticeable. It's a couple spots. So I'm not really going to worry about that. Maybe I will. If it becomes too big of an issue, if I worry about it later on, I might get it sent out to get Cerakoted, the same color, SOCOM blue, or something like that, just to make it so it looks original, but it has a tougher coating. The only thing I don't know is how it's going to cover all this up here. I don't know if it messes with the engraving. So that's what I'm worried about. If it does, I can look at other types of finishes like parkerization, and all that good stuff. To put the weapon system back together, simply drop the barrel in, put the recoil management system back in, slide the frame back on, grab it, line the notch up over the big circle, and push it in. Come on. Like that. The trigger brake on this is, for an LEM, not too bad. Like the second one, double action is obviously going to be heavier, but let's go ahead and get a better view. Yeah, see, it's quite heavy, but when you do it single, a lot of take up. Easy brake, good reset. There's a reset on it. Fires. There's that. I'll put that aside. Now for my knife. It's the, if you haven't watched the other video, it's a Plan D. Benchmade Plan D, HK. Really good knife. Paid about 60 bucks at the time for it through Gov-X. I'll put that down below. Put my referral link in there. So if you want to join, use that link. You get some extra money. It's for police officers. Anybody who's ever done some sort of government work, from being a police officer to military to law enforcement to lifeguards, teaching, you name it. It's probably on their list. Just take a look. Save a lot of money. Even, if you want to go to a sporting event or something with your friends or significant other. It's a good place to look. They don't just have clothing on there. So, got that. Right now I'm carrying it for work. I'm trying it out. I do have the same setup as before. I just don't have the mag pouches on my belt. These magazines do not fit. So I'm having issues with that. So I'm going to just carry it on my vest instead. They do fit in those. It came with pouches. So I said, instead of going out and wasting more money and spending more money on stuff that I don't really need and adding clutter, might as well use the stuff that I have. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I'll show that later on in another video as soon as I get more magazines. Cheaper Than Dirt has magazines for this gun for about $38. It's a lot less than what you will find on hkparts.net or your local gun store. Ammunition. I do use Federal HST rounds just like I do in my 1911. Why buy more ammunition or different types, and if it works, it's proven. 12 rounds of 45 ACP is pretty badass. The gun's been frog lubed already. Just figured that'd be better for what I'm using it for. Put the back to the knife again. It still holds a pretty good edge. Like I said, I use it every day. Probably shouldn't. It's really a defense knife, but I like practicing with it and getting a feel for it. And drawing it. That's important. And after about a lot of use, it's still pretty tight in there. Pretty good retention on the sheath. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. I'm going to bring updates on this weapon. Probably some how-to videos on how to do the mag catch. And maybe the trigger stuff later on. The decocker and safety. And all the other good stuff that I planned for it. Well, I have it apart. I'm going to probably have to color fill that line in if I'm going to do the decocker. That would look so much better. probably show you how I plan on doing this. I'm gonna do it different than I do the magazines, so that's gonna be fun. So excited to bring you some cool stuff for once with this older gun. So we're gonna do that, get that out of the way. Firearmstutorials.com has pretty good videos on how to do it. Don't want to steal his thunder, just want to show you my take on what they do, or he does. So I'll show you his video, and then you can choose which one you want to watch. It's up to you. I do this for fun. I'm not doing it for money. So that's it for now. Have a good day.